5 Facts About Gasoline. Gasoline is a volatile, flammable mixture of liquid hydrocarbons primarily obtained from refining petroleum or crude oil. Most petroleum or crude oil is found by drilling down through rocks on land or offshore on the continental shelf. Major producers are in the Middle East, the Americas, and Russia. Petroleum is the most important world fuel source. It supplies 38% of the world's energy and is also used to make petrochemicals. Most gasoline is consumed as a fuel in spark ignition engines, primarily those which power automobiles and certain airplanes. Outside of North America, gasoline is commonly referred to as petrol. Refineries produce gasoline from blend stocks derived from various processes such as crude oil distillation, catalytic reforming, fluid catalytic cracking, thermal cracking, hydrocracking, alkylation, isomerization and catalytic polymerization. Finished products sold in the market include additives, which inhibit oxidation, inhibit corrosion, passivate trace metals, reduce deposition of carbon on intake valves and combustion chambers, and minimize the formation of ice in cold weather. Roughly 19 gallons of gasoline can be refined from a barrel of oil. Norway has the most expensive gas prices. Oil is expensive in Norway, having the highest prices than any country in the world, but there's a good reason for this. Despite having their oil reserves, the North Sea oil off the Norwegian Sea, for instance, the government doesn't subsidize fuel. Instead, they use the profits to give free college education as well as to fund infrastructures across the country. The chief concern for many people when it comes to gasoline is carbon dioxide production. Studies have shown that the burning of fossil fuels is a major contributor toward the increase of greenhouse gas, and vehicles contribute greatly to emissions. Burning a gallon of gas without ethanol added produces about 19 pounds of carbon dioxide. A mere gallon of diesel fuel produces about 22 pounds of carbon dioxide, according to the EIA. Added biofuel content causes these numbers to drop, depending on the blend. It is a standard procedure that gasoline has to be stored in red containers, diesel in yellow, kerosene in blue cans, and oil combustibles in green containers. Drivers in the United States account for around 44% of the world's gasoline consumption. Way back into history, crude oil was used as a substance binder, a sealant, for binding materials by ancient cultures for waterproofing various surfaces. Gasoline was regarded as a valueless byproduct of petroleum until Carl Benz in 1885 made his first experimental car with an internal combustion engine that burned gasoline. After this successful experiment, gasoline was in high demand in no time. The first real gas station in U.S. with attended drive-up pumps began operations in December 1913, in Pittsburgh. And it looked a lot like the gas stations we see everywhere today. According to the National Association for Convenience and Fuel Retailing, it was a Gulf station that sold gas for 27 cents a gallon. According to the Association for Convenience and Fuel Retailing, there were 300,000 fueling stations in America in the 1920s, versus about 152,000 today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.